last, it seems like a lifetime. Yes, 7 billion hours of award-winning television ended last night with this.
I gave you an oath. You are Australia's Masterchef for 2012.
He's here with us now. Andy, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Australia's Masterchef for 2012. How cool is that?
It's cool, but it still hasn't sunk in.
Yeah,
no way.
I bet. And Julia, almost Australia's Masterchef for 2000.
It's
just so almost. Let's just get you to say something because you have the after it's finished voice.
I do. It's a very special voice today.
A lot of people pay a lot of money for a voice.
She went straight home last night. It wasn't like she was partying till all hours. She went straight home after we watched the show and went to bed. So too many interviews.
As opposed to you, presumably. You were
no,
just...
not at all. I was strict orders by my mum and dad to get home and get a good night's sleep.
You're New Zealand's Masterchef. You don't need to take orders from mum and dad anymore.
You
tell them Australia's Masterchef. Absolutely. I was just going to correct myself. Thank you, Andy. Is it just a huge relief for you both that it's over?
Yeah, it's been a long few months. People don't understand what goes on behind the scenes. It's really hard to be away from your family for so long. We're both really tight with our family and friends, so that's the biggest struggle. The cooking part's the joy, so...
Talk to me, Julia, about the pressure, because, I mean, it must have been, I suppose, the same for all of you. You were all under huge pressure, but everyone handles pressure differently. Yeah. Last night, Matt comes up to you and says, do you think that is the sort of thing that can win you this? You know, when he was talking about the rack of lamb, you know? And what does that do to you? When you've, obviously, you can't, it's too late to change your mind.
Andy would know what it feels like when that sort of a question comes. Mid-challenge, you sit there and go, oh, no. Do I change now? Yeah. Do I not? What else can I do? Do I have time to run to the pantry? What's in the pantry? And you've either just got to turn around in that instant or just... run with it.
And what's the secret to that? Is it just to think, I'm not even going to listen to you, Matt?
Oh, no, but if you don't listen later on, you might get in trouble.
You need to learn how to sift through all the stuff that they say, because there is stuff that you really need to take on board, but then there's other stuff which I guarantee that they just say to make you go... freak out.
I mean, I watching last night, like all of Australia, did it help or hinder to have those other guys standing in the auditorium there shouting at you?
Bit of both.
Yeah, it's at the start of the competition, it was definitely a hindrance. Everyone had their own opinion. They were putting it down willy-nilly. So now towards the end, we've actually realised, everyone up on the stands realised it's actually really hard to work when so many people are yelling out different things. So.
When did they realise that? Because they were still doing it last night. They kicked in, at the end of the whole competition, they realised it wasn't helpful.
Yeah. They can't help themselves, though. If you're watching, you just sit there and go, I know I shouldn't say something, but they know how you feel and they want to help.
People are doing that at home as well. People are shouting. Most of them last night would have been crying at home. How's it changed for you wandering around the street? I mean, are you recognised all the time?
All the time.
You'll never guess who I saw in the street the other day, in Darling Street. I said, oh, did you go up to say hello? And she said, oh, I couldn't.
Oh, she should have. It's so nice when people come up and say hello and they say, they like to cook something that you've made.
I've actually heard that your daughter isn't the only fan of Julia in the house. I hear you got a bit of a crush on Julia.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Not anymore. She cost me money. I had a bet that she would win. She cost me money, and that said, I hate people who cost me money. No, dead, to be quite frankly, Julia, now. All right, $100,000, and it is clear that Ben expects to get some of that money.
Yeah, I'll definitely be giving him a portion.
Well, he's going to want to know
how you
half
last
He's
night. He's
probably watching now.
It's in your prenup, Andy.
Thanks.
So you haven't worked out exactly how much, because last night, to be fair, he sort of let you off the hook because he said, maybe not half and half.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give him a sum. We'll have to negotiate what that is, but honestly, he's helped me so much through the competition, and so I've helped him so much through the competition. We both said that if he went out early, I probably would have gone out early too.
Yeah, but it's all fine to say in advance. You're Australia's Masterchef. You can just cut it loose now. You don't need it anymore. All right, so obviously you've got the book deal as well. So you've got $100,000 in the book deal.
Yep.
Basically, in a nutshell, the book is going to be...
I want to keep it simple, but I want to have to be about my progression in the competition. I feel like that's been a pretty outstanding thing, is how far, what I went from and what I went to.
Okay, so that people can follow that progression.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was pretty evident how much I improved. So
fish is your thing, isn't it?
Anything seafood I love. Yeah.
And Julie, everyone knows what your thing is. You are going to bring out a book too.
Yeah, I would love to. I'd love for people to visit my shop as well. Because when I travel, I go to places like the Magnolia Bakery in New York. I eat the cake, I buy the book, and I love it.
Yeah. When are you going to open a shop?
If I won, my goal was 6 months.
I know. I've got a funny idea though. Of all the people in MasterChef, you're the one that's going to open the shop or the restaurant first.
Place, for sure.
Oh, thank you.
When?
6 months to a year, unless Andy cuts me in on his deal with Ben.
I don't think, from where I've seen, there's no indication he's going to do that, but maybe you could do it right now, Andy.
I'm very generous, sir.
All right, Julia, Andy, congratulations on getting so close.
Thank you.
And congratulations on winning it.
Thank you very much.
You take care, guys. We will follow your progression through life with much interest.
No worries.
You know what I love about MasterChef and the contestants is that
What do you love?
all of them that have been on are not only lovely, they speak so well. Like they could be ambassadors for anything. Seriously. And they're hot. Like, look at them. You are. You're both gorgeous.
They're hot people.
Thank you.
Julia is more gorgeous than Andy.
Well, that's
I don't lie about that much. I reckon they're on par. They could both have their own calendar. There you go. There's an idea if your book doesn't happen.
right, calendar. Should be on the front pages there.
A few strategically placed rolling bins.
The great thing about now is when someone says, can you cook something, they can say, no.
Yeah.
We'll cook when we want to, not when you want us
I'm
to.
actually looking forward to people cooking for me.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's going to be a while before that happens, actually.
I just want to keep cooking.
All right.